Set your f***ing heart ablaze, man. Okay, now we're cooking. Dude, listen to my guy. Alright, Hashira Training Arc, Episode 7, the penultimate episode of this arc. Not quite the 40-minute episode I was hoping for, but we've got 30 minutes here, so definitely an extended episode. And just in case people don't know, I have read the manga, I'm pretty familiar with it, but these videos will be completely spoiler-free, and I am locked in for these last 2 episodes. I know there's going to be some good stuff coming up, some stuff that I've been really excited to see personally, which of course I'll point out when we get there. But after last episode, and just having that whole scene with Tanjiro starting to push the boulder, that was the first like really epic moment of this arc, right? A very different arc this one is obviously compared to the others. But after seeing that, man, that was just like, that's something I've been missing, you know, from Demon Slayer. So I'm just going to focus on appreciating these next 2 episodes and of course pointing out any new anime original content that they've been putting into pretty much all of these episodes. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access for the other shows that I'm doing if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Chuntaro! Oh, talk to me about this again. Oh, the Tanjiro scream, man. Here we go. Inosuke's gonna lose it. Tempura. Come on. Come on. Very different motivation to Tanjiro, but it works, man. Look at Chuntaro. There is so much that I'd love to talk about what just happened. There is some pretty epic symbolism in Tanjiro pushing the boulder there for stuff that is to come, which I really enjoy. And you can see Chuntaro flying in with this note in the opening. But that's another thing I can't say too much more about. But this is stuff that I've been really excited for. Stone Hashira Gyome Himejima. Talk to me then. Dude, I need a boulder to push, man. I need a big old boulder. Oh, Tanjiro. He done did it. He did it in one go. He's gonna die. Namo wa mirabutsu. He flashes to his homies. Murata. Someone help! Look at him. Namu Amirabutsu. The noise. From the strongest Hashira, that acknowledgement. It's an interesting point, and it was Nezuko's decision. Which is a huge deal, man, because she's a demon. Are we going back? Is it time? Creatures. Big themes here, man. Big themes. Oh, don't take me back to this, man. He's so real for that though, man. He's so humble with it. Yes, sir. No, you don't get it, man. But it's so good. Now what do you reckon happens here, huh? I'll give you one guess. Look at him. Dude, this guy on the left here is making me very uncomfortable because he kind of looks like Rengoku's little brother a little bit, and also another character. It's just interesting. It's probably nothing though.
いただきます。いただきます。血のつながりこそなかったが、仲睦まじく。
I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces here, man. These two look so much like Netsuko. This child was giving me vibes of like you know, some of the master's children, Ubuyashiki.
私はずっとそのようにして生きていくつもりだった。ところがある夜。
Oh, I like this shot though, first person.
日が暮れても寺に戻らなかった子供が鬼と遭遇し、寺にいた私と8人の子供たち。
This is where he kind of gets those values about children. Oh, I don't like the silence, man. Here we go.
誰ですか?
すぐに4人殺された。
Really reminds you of Tanjiro's family.
3人の子供たちは私の言うことを聞かない。
And I hate that some of them look like Tanjiro's siblings, man.
大きな声を出したこともなかった。目も見えぬような大人は何の役にも立たないという。
姫島さん、目が。
私の言うことを聞いてくれたのは、私は。
Oh yeah, and he can't see, man. To hearing him raise his voice like that, man. Like you said, he hadn't done it up to this point. This poor girl, man. Absolutely changed him, this.
全身の力を込め振るった拳は鬼に襲われなければ死ぬまで私は自分が強いということを知らなかった。
And I think he might have been happy like that too.
私はあの夜
Damn, look at that lighting. Jesus, what a shot though. That's insane.
駆けつけてきた者たちにあの子はこう言った。あの人は化け物。みんなあの人がみんな殺した。恐ろしい目に遭い混乱したのだろう。まだ4つの子供だ。
It would have been an insane experience for her, right?
さよにだけはねぎらってほしかった。私のために戦ってくれてありがとうと言ってほしかった。
You learn a lot about Kyome here.
その一言があれば私
Would have saved him, man. What a line.
しかし子供はいつも自分のことで。
And this is why Tanjiro is such a big deal for him here. Tanjiro is different than what Kyome thinks of younger people, I guess.
親方様が助けてくださらねば私は処刑されていた。しかし君は逃げず。
He has a very skewed view of things based on what he's been through. But once again, look at Tanjiro, showing that things are different. And you can see now how he got a scar on his forehead as well.
大勢の人間を心の目で見てきた私が言うのだから。君が道を間違えぬよう、これからは私も手助けしよう。
Aww, Tanjiro.
頑張ります。ありがとうございます。
Damn, look, he's a monster of a man. He is huge. Oh, dude. That's huge, man, because that's all he wanted with Sayo, I think her name was. And now at the very least, Tanjiro can kind of fill that void for him, which is huge. And it also reminds me of when Rokadaki like patted him on the head, you know, after completing his training all those years ago, man.
私の訓練は完了した。よくやり遂げたな。
Oh, all of that is just for appreciating, man. I'm pretty sure that's the first instance we actually get of anyone or anything mentioning that Gyome is blind, but I'm sure a lot of people are able to put it together based on like his eyes, right? But imagine that. The strongest Hashira is blind, man. And he does talk about, you know, observing people with the eyes of his soul. You can see he's obviously very spiritual in some ways. So I really like what they're doing here with this. Obviously, I can't talk too much more about it, but I really enjoyed that. I was really looking forward to, you know, when they really revealed, you know, what's going on with Gyome.
伊之助、それは善逸の分だからダメだよ。
はあ、来ねえってことはいらねえんだろうがや。ったく、他人のことばかり気にするやつ。
Yep.
これ食べたら俺、義勇さんとこ行くけど、玄也も来るのか？
Ooh, yeah, I want to see this too.
岩を一丁も動かせてないし。
俺はあともう少しだぜ。
Look at him.
お前呼吸使えねえのか。
Inosuke. Oh, like you would expect these two to get along like this, right?
風柱のお兄さんのことなんだけど。お。
Instantly softens. Look at him.
あ、善逸、ここにいたのか。岩動いたか？
いや、まだだ。
大丈夫か？善逸、ここしばらく喋らないし心配で。
そうか。よかったな。頑張れよ。俺はやるべきこと、やらなくちゃいけないことがはっきりしただけだ。
Say the line.
俺にできることがあれば何でも。
炭治郎は炭治郎のやるべきことをやれ。
でも心配だよ。
お前は本当にいいやつだよな。ありがとう。だけどこれは絶対に俺がやらなきゃダメなんだ。
That shot of Zenitsu there was my phone background for so long, man. Such a different Zenitsu here, man. You know, he's got the note from Shintaro and he's just completely changed. And now he knows what he has to do. That's all I can talk about that at this point. But when I just saw him on the border, bro, I don't know if you can tell, I just started crying. I've mentioned before, Zenitsu is by far my favorite character. And just seeing him like this, the only time you ever see him like this is when he's like passed out, right? And he's doing epic thunder breathing stuff. He's fully conscious here and he knows what's going on. He's acknowledging how good of a guy Tanjiro is. Oh, it's just a different Zenitsu, man. It's the Zenitsu that we appreciate so much more because of how he is, like normally, like always freaking out, always scared. And here he's just, man, this is one of the scenes I've been waiting for, man. I was just locked in on it. I was so zoned in. Excellent. I'm just so happy with that, man. Oh, look how pretty this is, man. Oh, this is the first time he's had that Haori on this arc. I like it. Here we go. Giyu and Saname. Oh, this is a big deal, man. This is a big deal. Okay.
風の呼吸、一の型。
でも見える。
He can see, man.
燃えるぞ。
My man has grown. Look how stoic Giyu is compared to Saname. It's not like that, Saname. It's not like that.
水の呼吸、死の型、打ち潮。七の型、雫は。
I love that effect. Oh, both of their swords, man.
よし。
Oh, look at
じ
him.
ゃあ次は素手で殺し合うか。
ちょっと待ってくださいよ。
He's not supposed to be seeing Saname, though.
そもそも接触禁止だろうが。
おはぎの取り合いですか？もしそうなら俺が腹いっぱいになるまで作りますから。品津川さん家で稽古つけてもらっていた時、ずっとほのかにもち米とあんこの匂いしてたし。
Classic Tanjiro, man.
品津川、おはぎが好きなのか。
美味しいですよね。つぶあんですか？俺もおばあちゃんのおはぎが大好きで。
Oh my god, I felt that.
邪魔してすみません。
そんなことは。
Look at the pair of them, man.
でも品津川の好物が分かってよかった。おはぎを忍ばせておいて、品津川に会うとき、あげようと。
Aw,
ああ、それはいいですね。
look at Giyu.
そうしたら、きっと仲良くなれると思う。
Ah,
でもそうします。
やめとけ、バカ。
baka. Oh, nighttime stuff. He gonna find it, man. He gonna find it.
あと炭治郎野郎が水ささなきゃクソが調子の狂ったガキだぜ本当に
Where is it, man? Yep. I love how the music just stopped, like everything. What that means, Saname?
これは
Ooh, look at the shot.
侵入された
Oh man, here we go. Oh, I've got the craziest chills right now, man. It's him. It's him. Oh, man. The sound design, man. Are they gonna end it here? Why is there so much time left? Oh, we got a big post-credits. Oh, hold on now. Everyone strap in real quick. We ain't done yet. Is it an extended outro? This is played right off the end of the outro really well. Oh, this is it. This is doing it. Oh, I love how they're doing this. Dude, these effects coming off of him here is so dope. Ooh, with the beat drop. Dude, the red eyes. Oh. Dude, these footsteps are in my head, man. Oh, man. Look at this dude. Oh, it's getting a bit sinister now, man. Say something.
Yeah, 来たのかい。はじめましてだね。鬼物児無惨。
なんとも醜悪な姿だ。
Look at this guy. And that's it. That's it. Leave it right there. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. You have no idea how necessary that was. In the manga, Muzan's just standing there, like out of nowhere. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty epic. But the slow motion, the animation, the extended outro, it just means so much more this way. With what this means for Muzan, what this means for the entire show, and what this means for what next episode is going to be, easily the best episode of the arc. It's not even close. At least for me personally, with Zenitsu and this at the end, fantastic. I cannot wait for next week. Alright, so I did talk a little bit during the episode about some important things like Gyome, like Zenitsu, and obviously just at the end there. After seeing where they've left this episode, I can pretty much play out in my head exactly what's gonna go down next episode and where they're gonna leave off this arc. And man, I just cannot wait. Like this is insane, right? Like for a lot of anime only people, Muzan is standing in front of the master. He has found, you know where they've been hiding. Saname knows it as well. He knows they've been infiltrated. It's like we are here, man. We are here. So again, with Gyome, I can only talk so much about it at this point. But once again, it's another, tragic Demon Slayer backstory. Gyome said he would have been so happy living like that, as a quote-unquote family forever. It was a very fulfilling life for him, being able to take care of all these kids. And then, of course, a freaking demon shows up. And the one kid, trying to save his life, as I'm sure a lot of people would in that instance. And especially, it's the whole children thing. And that's where Gyome gets that whole idea from. Children only think of themselves, right? And it's led to this whole situation where now Gyome's been framed for killing all those children. When you look at the situation, you come in, the demon's body is gone. It's just Gyome, this absolutely traumatized 4-year-old, and all these dead bodies. I mean, there's only so many conclusions you can come to about that situation. Obviously, the situation has been completely misinterpreted, and if it wasn't for the master, bailing Gyome out of jail, Gyome wouldn't be the person that he is right now. He might not even have found found out how strong he was, like he says in the episode. So it's a situation that's made him into who he is, but obviously something he would rather not have gone through, right? He said he hated the feeling of, you know, beating another living creature, even if it was a demon. And this really reinforces why the Hashira specifically really adore the master so much. You look at these specific situations like Gyome and Morichiro from last season as well, just how much the master has done for them, like saved them and helped show them who they can really become as Hashiras, right? And just how much good they can do. But all of this is leading back to the fact that Gyome has acknowledged Tanjiro as someone, he still calls him a child, obviously not as young as the children that Gyome was taken care of back in the day, but Tanjiro is always looking out for people other than himself. He's always putting other people ahead of him, which in that situation, Gyome was under the impression that, you know, the kids were trying to run, that one kid brought the demon back, they were only looking out for themselves. He's calling children like, you know, selfish creatures. But Tanjiro has shown him that not everyone is like that, and that's why Gyome acknowledges him. Really touching scene when Gyome puts his hand on Tanjiro's head. Like I said, it reminds me of when Urokodaki did the same thing, especially with Tanjiro, you know, missing his whole family, you know, lacking those parental figures again. Urokodaki was kind of that to him and Netsuko, and now Gyome as well, as someone who's a little bit older and significantly larger. Acknowledging him in that way, it's just gotta feel good, man. It's a really good moment in the show. And Zenitsu, man, look, I've talked about it, like I've been waiting for that for so long. Like you see Chintaro in the intro, delivers the message to Zenitsu, and now look at him, he just looks like a different person. So if you haven't read the manga, you have to wait to see what all that's about, but man, I can tell you, I'm here for it. That's all I can say. Very nice exchange between Giyu and Saname. Another little glimpse at the effects, man, the wind breathing, Giyu's water breathing so smooth, and the fact that Tanjiro can see it, you know, he's grown, he's gotten stronger, he's getting closer to that Hashira level. And of course he is, he's just completed Gyome's training, the strongest Hashira. Like this is getting pretty big time now. And that whole ending scene, man, that was just like, it plays out of the outro so well. One of the last shots of the outro is Muzan pretty much like at the gate. I don't know if that's in every outro, but I did watch the outro through here, and it just plays through. Like the outro keeps going, it's extended. The footsteps, man, all the effects coming off of Muzan, it's so slow. Like this is such a big deal. It's such a big moment, and they've just absolutely nailed it for me. Like, and that's what's so rewarding about this, even though these are the moments that sometimes I wish I hadn't read the manga, right? Because I just imagine what that would be like, knowing that's not going to happen. But when it happens in the manga, it just comes out of nowhere. Like Saname realizes that they've been infiltrated, and then all of a sudden, like Muzan's just there. There's no big build up. He's just there. It's just like when Hantengu like just appears, like in the Swordsmith Village arc, in the room with Tanjiro and Morichiro. It's just like that. And at this point, of course, I have every reason to expect them to do things slightly differently or extend scenes as they've done throughout this entire arc. But you don't know exactly how they're gonna do it, and I just love how they've done this, man. It's just, I can't appreciate it enough. I really can't. I'm gonna go back and enjoy that. I'm probably gonna watch the whole episode through again, because that's just something special, man. Between this episode today and the episode of My Hero that just aired with Shoto versus Darby, it's been an absolutely fantastic weekend of anime, man. It's gonna be a long week. That's all I can say. Next episode, look, I saw 40 minutes for this. We only got 30. I did see 60, but you know how they do, you know, their end of season, start of season extended episodes. It could be anywhere between 40 and 60, you know, we'll just have to see. Either way, it's gonna be really epic, and I'm really excited for it. It does suck a little bit at not being able to go super in depth about a lot of this stuff and theorize, because obviously I do know what's gonna happen, but all I can say is just look forward to it, y'all. It's just gonna be a really memorable experience. I think that's a good way to put it. So I'm gonna leave this one here now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next episode for the finale of the Hashira training arc of Demon Slayer.